Rules that I had in my private school that would send public school kids into a coma. Keep in mind that the school was like $20,000 a year. Starting off strong, we weren't allowed to have nail polish on, not even top coat. We weren't even allowed to grow out our natural nails. I remember one time I got called down to the principal's office because my natural nails were too long and they threatened to give me detention if I didn't cut them the next day. Next is we couldn't have our hair down. You always had to have your hair up. You can't even do like a half up, half down. And that's mostly the reason why I'm balding. Like, look, I'm balding like a lot at my forehead because I'd always wear a tight, high ponytail. We weren't allowed to dye our hair, and also boys weren't allowed to grow out their hair. Like, I'm sorry, is this a school or a modeling agency? So remember how I told you it was $20,000 a year? They actually didn't serve us lunch. We had to bring our own food from home, and they only sold like snacks during lunchtime. Okay, this next rule is my favorite. The boys and the girls were separated, so girls had their own classrooms and then boys had their own classrooms. And the only time we mixed was during lunch. Next, let's talk about the bathroom situation. Okay, before I explain that, let me just tell you how a classroom goes. All the students stay in the classrooms and the teachers switch out. So like if we're done with math, the English teacher comes in and we just stay in the same classroom for like hours on end. If you ask to go to the bathroom, the teacher will literally never say yes. Like, it's a 2% chance that they're gonna say yes. I remember a girl peed herself on her way to the bathroom because she held it in for 3 hours, and when lunch happened, she peed herself. So I talked to my parents about it, and we literally faked like some sort of thing down there so I can go to the bathroom whenever I want. So like I'd raise my hand, I'd be like, "Can I go to the bathroom, miss?" She'd be like, "No, you can't, idiot." And I'd be like, and she'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead." Yeah. And it was literally a bottle of cream that I would like hold. Like, seriously, what am I gonna moisturize down there? Are we serious? I'm so glad they never questioned me on that. Okay, next is uniforms. We had uniforms, and I actually kind of like it more than not having uniforms because I don't have to stress about what I want to wear every single day. So on top of not being able to do our hair how we want, we also had to not wear the clothes that we like. So personality-wise, no one can tell what you are. Like, if you're preppy, goth, no. We're all just like NPCs. And last but not least, we weren't allowed to have makeup. Oh shoot, on that topic, actually, I forgot that we weren't even allowed to have our phones in the premises of the school. So you couldn't even have your phone in your backpack. You'd like immediately get it taken away. And they like had every right to search your backpack for some reason. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your school's crazy rules are.